We all got on a plane, not knowing anybody on that plane, basically. And at the end of our tour, we got back on another plane, not knowing anybody on that plane. We went over there alone, and we came back alone in a lot of ways. But what we made in between that time was the greatest friendship you could ever think of. We became a band of brothers. Brothers in arms, baptized by fire. We endured the jungles of Vietnam. We went out there, endured the heat, carrying a 60 to 100-pound rucksack. We went in there and dealt with the monsoon season, living in that. Jungle rot, laying on the ground. We dealt with snakes, leeches, centipedes, ants, booby traps, tigers, and yes, the VC and NVA. And we endured it all. You never wavered. You're a man among men. I love all of you. There's not a day that goes by I don't think about you and pray about you. We endured that, and then we came home and endured what we endured at home. But yet we still held our head high, and we never wavered, and you never wavered. We went out there and got ourselves jobs, either went back to college. Some of us became teachers. Some of us became CEOs of big businesses. Some of us owned our own businesses. Some became lawyers. But we never wavered on that. We dedicated to society all that we could. We served our country. You are the backbone of this country. You are the rock that makes this country what it is. People that left us and deserted us went to Canada and stayed home, refusing to go, burning the draft cards. You never did. Some of you were drafted and some of us joined. But be that as may, you all did your duty, and be proud of that. Walk with your head high. Because if it wasn't for you, this country wouldn't be what it is right now. People live in peace because of you, and don't forget that. I like what Charlie Sheen said at the end of that movie in Platoon. Sometimes I feel I was born amongst two fathers. But be as it may, those of us who did make it have an obligation to build again and to teach others what we know and the trials of what's left of our life to find a goodness and meaning to it. I feel we all did that. And we love each other and we love this country. It's the greatest country in the world. And I'm proud to have served that country. And I'm proud to be a part of Fox Force. And I've had people ask me, if you had to do over again, would you do it? I'd do it in a heartbeat. I do it for you. I do it for this country. I love this country, and there's no other country like it. Stand tall, and remember that you're always in my heart, and it'll always be a part of my life, and I'll always pray for you. In Vietnam, I took a little Bible with me all the time. And every time I had a chance, I read that Bible, and I prayed to God to get us through all this. And as John said, leadership is a stressful thing, and I endured that myself. I felt responsible for each and every one of your lives. And all I ever wanted to do was do my job and get you home. And we did that pretty good. And yes, we were real good at it. But I also want to thank God for doing it for us. He was with us through the whole thing. He led us through all that and got us through the most trying times of our life. And he never wavered us.